I'm just like, oh no, not him. Oh no, not her. Oh my. Hey fam, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertanton.com, coming to you with your no frills, the voice commentary from a singer. Oh my goodness, I know y'all get tired of me talking about it, but let me tell you, I love the voice. I love the voice. I had chills, I had tears, I laughed, I got mad a little bit, but I just tell you, just the feels and the roller coaster going on. The voice continues, and I hope it's not as upsetting as it was last night. Some great people are going home, and I'll tell y'all, I don't know if my heart can take it anymore. The contestants picked their own songs for this round to show what type of artists they are, and this season they also have to watch each other rehearse for the first time in voice history, and there's no mentor for this round this season. Each coach has one steal this round, and there I think are only 2 steals left, and now you're all caught up. Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. TeamAlicia started out with Anatalia Villaranda versus Dawson Coyle. Anatalia did 2 Black Cadillacs by Carrie Underwood, and Alicia told her to think about how to make the song personal to her and to paint a picture of the story. Dawson did Demons by Imagine Dragons, and Alicia was very complimentary about his rehearsal, but told him to find the places to breathe and maybe even map out places where he could breathe in the song. So on stage, Anna kicked this off, and she had such a great tone and roundness on those lyrics and lots of energy. Even just standing there, she just exuded energy and passion and was really preaching those words to the audience. All those big notes from her were golden, and I was really enjoying this story she was telling and the way she moved and accented her words with her body, and she would be, yeah, she was saying and she would do this, and she would, I mean, just the whole full package was working. Everything was working. Dawson started out really pitchy on this. I don't know if it was nerves or that he couldn't hear himself, but it was so off. It was so bad. I was like, oh my God, does he hear this? He finally got in key when the full band kicked in, but he had kept up a frenetic energy the whole time from the beginning, so it didn't seem like he might not have even noticed. I liked what he was working at with the emotion in the song, but it felt like he was actually working instead of just feeling it naturally. Anticlimactic ending too. I was like, boom, and it was over, and I was like, really? Anna gave him a big hug, but I know she was like, thank you, baby, for giving me this. Gwen said Dawson sounded like an alternative record and was wowed by Anatalia. Adam said Anna won it. Blake said Dawson has something magnetic about him, but said it was exciting to be in the room with Anatalia. And Alicia chose Anatalia, saying she's so powerful and capable and that it's her time. And if you believe it's my time, please make sure to thumb up the commentary and let me know that you are watching and enjoying it. I know it's early, but there's only 3 battles today, and I want to get in those thumbs. Thank you so much, and thank you for your comments. TeamBlake was up next with Enid Ortiz versus TSoul. Enid did When We Were Young by Adele, and Blake told her it was technically all good, but needed more confidence and more heart. TSoul did These Arms of Mine by Otis Redding, and Blake called it very emotional, but said that it could derail the performance if he got too emotional. He said he needed to find a way to keep the emotion, but still hit the big notes. On stage, Enid sounded really great on this in her rehearsal footage, so I was expecting it to be stellar. She got in those low notes really well in the beginning. You see Gwen over there like, whoop, like this, like reaching them notes, but she still had a really good ring in the higher parts. And then she hit the pre-chorus, and the chills hit me hard, y'all. Her emotion was on point, and she had me totally wrapped up in the sound and the story, and I was getting a little emotional. I was catching the feels and who cut them onions and all kind of stuff. I was like, go ahead. She really did the thing on this. TSoul got up and had such a great tone and enunciation, very distinct and personal. He also is a good showman and was feeling the lyrics while playing with the mic stand, and even got the crowd to swaying and stuff. That little spin that he did to pull the mic off the mic stand impressed me. I almost fell out of my seat. I was like, oh boy. He had me like, all right. Then he went down on his knees singing the spit out of those lyrics. Man, it was really a roller coaster ride, but I'll tell y'all, for me, I gave it to Enid because she moved me like on a personal, emotional level, and you know, I had to go with that. So Alicia noticed the vibrato from TSoul and called Enid so emotional and preferred her. Gwen called TSoul a character and told him he sounded like an old record while marveling at Enid's low notes. Adam said he wanted to hear more of them in the song, saying that each of them, you could hear some Adele, you could hear some Otis Redding in their performances, and he wanted to hear more of them, but he preferred TSoul, and Blake chose TSoul, saying he had an edge on Enid with his soul. And nobody stole Enid. I y'all know I was not happy about that. Lord have mercy. How'd you give such a great performance and then you go on? I'm already, oh Lord, I'm gonna go ballistic on these people. In the pimp spot, we had Team Gwen. It was Aaliyah Rose versus Brennley Brown. Aaliyah did Like I'm Gonna Lose You by Meghan Trainor featuring John Legend. And Gwen in rehearsal was trying to teach her how to relate to the audience and told her to save her vibrato for the right moment. Brennley was doing Up to the Mountain by Kelly Clarkson. And Gwen told her that sometimes she's giving off the wrong emotions and tried to instruct her on like her interpretation of the song. So on stage, Aaliyah started us out and had such a full voice from the onset. I'm not going to talk about what she was wearing. I am not. She was sounding very focused and singing right to the coaches. She did have a lot of vibrato on the ends of her phrases, and when she held a note for more than a few seconds, it was very endearing until it happened over and over and over again. I was very happy when she actually just held it in check or just cut the notes off quickly so that it didn't keep happening every single time. Brennley started with the tone that just drew me in. She was so focused and poised, really tapping into the emotion of the song and sounding stronger than I've heard her so far on the show. All the coaches looked shocked and Gwen was about to cry. And then at the end, that sweet little voice she gave, oh, it was just like icing on the cake. I was like, go ahead, old girl, you won this. Adam said the difference between the two girls was only 12 months, saying Brennley gave a Grammy performance and favored her. Blake said Brennley is doing what she was born to do. Alicia loved Aaliyah's song choice and said Brennley had an impactful way of zooming in on what she wanted to do. And Gwen chose Brennley, saying that she really moved her. And Blake chimed in to Steal Aaliyah because he said she's got an incredible presence and an old voice. There you go for the second night of the voice knockouts. This is Robert Anton, robertanton.com. Let me know down in the comments who were your favorites. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your thumbs, and I will see you next week.